Hey everybody, welcome back to James Plays Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4. We're still in Kona. We're going to talk to Local.
5 little combo letters. You have to get them all during the same combo. No whiners!
Oh, okay. It's very aggressive of you. Maybe a little more complicated than previous combo ones, because you have to do the spine transfer, revert, manual. So you gotta make sure you've got your timing down for that. Not that it's particularly hard to get that timing down, but, you know, it can get messed up. Every now and then. You saw me struggle with it in the first level in the college. Here's Kona worker. Apparently the employees of Kona aren't worthy of getting their names and face models in here.
Yeah, the locals want to see you bust over the spine on the Mini. They hit the tricks they call out, but remember, they have to be done over the spine.
Another do the tricks that are called out mission? What the? That was strange. And this is the spine to do them on. As long as you have a combo that includes a spine, any tricks that you do in that combo will count. So I did the indie over the spine, but I did the pop shove it and the impossible on the quarter pipes. And that's just something to keep in mind, because it makes this mission a lot easier. Instead of having to go back and forth across the spine to do all your tricks. You just get a combo. You clean up pretty good, and you stay on top of things.
Oh, sweet. Now that ought to keep quiet for a while. Way to step up.
We're almost done with these 4 stats. And then I should probably focus on just rounding out the rest of them, really. Kona is apparently known for its bums.
I'm a little bit worried about my bird friends getting zapped up on those old power lines. Can you get up there and just shoo them away? You should hold a little, hold a lip trick near them. Otherwise, you know, they just keep coming on back.
So I have not leveled up my lip balance at all, which makes this a little more difficult, but still not too difficult. There's birds up on these power lines, and the way to know how to line yourself up is there's bird poop on the coping here. And you just go straight up with the bird poop, hit a lip trick, and hold it for just a few seconds to make the bird fly away. So even with my low stat here, I can still manage to do it. Oops. So you gotta hit it straight on. Even if you're angled just a little bit, you won't be able to do a lip trick. You'll end up going into a grind. One more over on this side. And then there'll be 2 more left on the other side. I know I'm really being slow with this mission. But it's better to be slow and precise instead of screwing around a whole lot, because that's how you fail the mission. If I was actually skating this like a half pipe,
Thanks. My birds were
I wouldn't be able to have the awareness of where exactly to do a lip trick. Because even if you're off, I'd say like 1 person width, that won't affect the birds at all. What else is there to do around here? Talk to another Kona employee.
Hey, here's a tech challenge for you. I put together a nice long box. Manual or nose manual at first. Then we'll go from there. Whatever you do, don't set that manual down and keep it up on the box.
We jump up on the box and land in a manual and bring it to the end. What makes this one maybe a little challenging is how you start to slow down. But as long as you are just staying straight and maintaining your balance, you will make it to the end. And here I am totally not straight, and I had to straighten myself out. And that threw my balance off a lot more than I was able to correct.
Nice. Hey, man, you really killed that box.
Let's talk to our good friend Ollie.
Hey! Me and my buddies want to see you do some of your jumpy jumps and some spinny whizzers and some of those flippity doos. So, let me see some magic and go show off for my buddies.
And this is just another reach a certain score in a single combo. Really easy to do, just as long as you're not me and you don't get too overzealous and screw things up for everyone and everything in your life. Like that. This is the way that all missions should be completed, by the way.
Hey, you!
Woo! If I didn't see that with my own crossed eyes, I'd never believe it. Will you marry me?
Yes. Yes, 1,000 times yes.
Come here, check this out.
Okay. Local skater, how are you?
Guess what? The skate letters are on the loose again. Guess what else? I want you to collect them all again. You've got 2 minutes.
A little bit of self-awareness there from the fact that these missions really didn't need to be contextualized. Got a little rebounded off the steps. And I'm caught on a step now.
What's up?
Not much. Okay, that was not a quarter pipe. That was not a ramp. There we go. Oh. And we already saw the E from a distance after we got the S, so we know where that is.
Hey, nice job. I don't know how those letters keep getting away from us.
Yeah, isn't it wacky? Really not a whole lot to say. I'm not too familiar with Kona, so I don't have anything to tell you about it. Except it's obviously a real place.
Hold on!
Here's Tone Loke. We haven't seen him in a while.
The magic bum from Venice followed me all the way out here. It's just like last time. Try to find him and ollie over him 5 times. Each time you ollie over him, he'll move to a new spot. Keep your eyes peeled. He's a sneaky guy.
That's, yeah, real funny. I've practiced this mission and I still have a hard time remembering where to start off. I think it's right over here. Right there, yeah, okay.
Whoa!
This is just like in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, as he alluded to. You just gotta jump over him 5 times. Each time you jump over him, he moves to a new location. Did I miss him?
Yo, get over here!
I think he's... No, right here. It's hard to remember all this stuff. It really is. For me, at least. And I'm still gonna forget where the last one is. Don't mind me, I'm just doing horribly. There, right here.
Proper.
Takes me a moment to remember, but I do. I studied for my test. Oh, how many goals do we have left? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna save the worst for last. Here's the cab.
There's an all-around contest being set up. The first
He's
part's
gonna
in
give
the
us our
street course. Are
competition
you in?
mission.
Hey, if you place in the top 3, I'll get you a spot in the vert comp.
Okay, I don't know how I managed that. That's just, I'm so good at games, guys. I managed to bail when it shouldn't be possible for me to bail. I'm out of the competition area. None of those points counted. This should be good enough. Let's do our second run. Mess this up. Yep. Couldn't maintain that balance, but those points weren't really worth it on their own. And let me just get a few more points. There's some examples of the new grinds that I added to my repertoire. Is the human dart and the coffin slide. They're both lay down grinds. And I didn't mean to do that, but it's very fitting that I did. I'm sorry, I just don't get tired of seeing my skater just wiggle around, and it's supposed to be like he needs to maintain his balance. And that'll do it for me. That, then we'll go find him again to do the next competition. There's actually 2 here. As he suggested, this was the street competition, and now there'll be a vert competition. Not that there's really much of a difference, it's just a matter of location. And since you can't go out of the competition area or else you won't score, let's talk to Martin again.
Looks like the Midnight Pool Crew's been here. I know when they've skated because they always leave a little something for me on the drain in the deep end. See if you can get a 50,000 point combo in the bowl without touching my bottles.
Skating in bowls is probably my biggest weakness in this game because I get very disoriented. but I'm skating past that little black spot right here. Those are bottles. I can't run into the bottles. 50,000 points, it's really not a lot, but I just have a real hard time
That was awesome.
in bowls because you just go in all different directions and it's really hard to land straight. I'm just a big baby. And I'm trying to remember where cab is. Okay. Let me out. Let me out, damn bowl.
You ripped it up in the street course. Now it's time to go over the vert ramp and see what you can do. They're warming up right now, so get over there, dude. Top 3 guys get medals. Good luck.
Since you're confined to this half pipe, it can be a little tougher, I suppose, because you're not able to do all the things that you would normally be doing to rack up big points by having access to everything, not just air, but doing a lot more street tricks, manuals, grinds, things like that. That's more than enough. Second verse, same as the first. Oh, I thought I could land it before being out. And that should be more than enough. Yep. I'm good, guys. I'm really good at games. That's starting to be my catchphrase. I don't mean for it to be. I just...
Dude, you ripped.
like self-deprecating humor. Now we've got 2 more missions. Gonna skip past this one and go to... No, actually, you know what? Let's do this one first. Here's Rick Thorne on a bicycle.
Yo, homie, you up for a challenge? Air from the pink bowl, over the hut, and land in the blue bowl. And just out the ante a bit, I'm gonna see you bust out a missing flip while you're doing it. Good luck, and you better land on your feet. Have a nice day, baby.
I don't like this mission very much. It's really hard to get over that hut because you have to launch yourself out of the bowl. And even at my best, 9 times out of 10, I will land on the hut instead of going over it. And even when I do the gap, you still gotta do the trick that goes with it. And the big problem with that is you're flipping around. And you might hit the top of the hut as you're going over it and bail. Finally did it. It's a real tight jump. And it just takes me way longer than I want it to, at least. Last mission here, if I can actually skate over to her and not fall on my ass, is Mrs. Ramos again.
Oh, we got a big problem. The kids from the skate camp are here, but all their waivers flew out the bus when the door opened. Without those waivers, we can't let those kids skate. Can you find them all? There are
This is
15 of them.
similar to the prisoner mission we just did. You gotta collect all these, you got a line to follow. Real tight time. And I already messed up. There's no room for error here.
Oh, thank you.
Okay,
I was really worried that the trip out here would be ruined for these kids. You
that
sure
does it
saved
for
the day.
Kona. Hope you enjoyed our stay here. Next time, we will be heading to the shipyard. So I'll see you then.